why she had the same. Okay, whatever. Okay, cool. So that was just a little insight. All right, so let's start lying on the mat. I hope you can see me. Yeah. So first we lie on the mat and we close our eyes. So we land on the mat. We take some time to just arrive, forget about the day that we just had. And we can place both of our hands on the stomach. And first we do some inhalation, exhalation with the stomach. So you inhale to the stomach, and then you exhale to the stomach. And you do everything with the mouth closed, just with the nose. So you can feel your tummy rising, going up. And exhaling, you feel your tummy going down. If you practice Ujjayi breath, you can use it. So you inhale through the nose. And when you exhale, you make a restriction at the back of the throat, making the sound of the ocean. Inhaling through the nose. And exhaling through the nose. Two more. Inhaling through the nose. And exhaling through the nose. Inhaling, tummy up. Inhaling, tummy down. And we do the same, but this time we place the hands on the ribs. So on your rib, on the just above the tummy. So you inhale, you feel the inhalation of the chest. And you exhale, you feel your ribs closing down. So the tummy don't move, just the ribs going opening to other side. And the ribs coming close together. Inhaling, ribs to the side, creating some space into the chest, and exhaling, closing. Two more, inhaling, and exhaling. Last one. And exhale. And now we place one hand on the tummy in the middle, one hand on the ribs in the middle. And first we inhale through the tummy, and then through the chest we open the ribs, and then we close the ribs, and then the tummy go down, we exhale. So first tummy, chest, chest closing, tummy emptying. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhaling to the tummy, opening the ribs. Exhaling, closing the ribs. And emptying the tummy. Last one. Tummy, chest, chest, tummy. Now we release the arms by the sides. And we just reconnect to a normal breath. Observe if it's like a lot slower than before. And slowly open the eyes. We inhale, we raise the hands over the head. And then grab the right wrist with the left hand, and we make a banana shape. So we go to the left side, we stretch all the right side. And once you go there, you can cross the right feet on top of the left feet. Feel like making a nice C. And then come back to the center. And you grab with the right hand the left wrist, and you bend to the right side, making a banana on the other side. Really pull your left arm in the diagonal. And then you cross your left feet on top of the right. You stretch all the left side of the body. And you come back to the center. You close you bend your knee, you grab your knee, make a hug, and we do some little massage on the lower spine. So you go from side to side. And then you just keep the right knee to the hands, you stretch the left leg. And you really want to bring closer the right knee toward your chest. And your left leg is activated, so you flex the feet, flex the left feet, and try to really elongate the left leg and bring closer the right knee to your chest. You can bend the elbow. And then you want to kiss your right knee. And then you go down. And then kiss the right knee. And then go down. And gently we stretch the right leg. You can grab the back of your leg. Flex your right foot, flex your left foot. You bend your knee, you bring closer the right knee toward your chest. And what you gain, you keep that. So this don't move, this doesn't move, sorry. And you just stretch the right leg. And then you open to the other side. I don't have space, but that's the idea. So you open to the right side, you make a nice big circle to close. And then you're bringing up again, flexing the right feet, opening to other sides, nice big circle. And then other direction, opening to other right. And then pushing the sailing, and then down, last one. To the sides, pushing the sailing, and then putting back. You can close your eyes for a moment. Just feel the difference between the right leg and the left leg. You should feel the right leg is maybe 5 centimeters bigger and longer than the left leg. So we do the same with the opposite leg. You bring your left knee towards your chest. You flex the right foot. Have a nice long leg on the floor. And really pull your knee toward your chest. And then you want to kiss the left knee. And then going down. And kiss the left knee. And going down. And from here we stretch the left leg, flexing the feet. And we bend the left leg, try to gain some centimeters, so bring the chest, the knee towards your chest, and then stretching the left leg. And from here we open to the other side, make a big circle, closing the leg, and then coming back to the vertical, opening the hip. And we do in the other direction, so opening to other sides, going to the ceiling, going down, and then to the side, ceiling, down. And now we have 2 nice long legs. We grab the back of the leg, and then from here we do some nice gentle roll. We roll on the spine, nice little massage. And then we do 2 more. And the last one, we try to work on the feet. You can push yourself a bit. And from here, we just want to, so if your heel don't touch the floor, it's fine. You can be here. It depends on your length of your ligaments. But if you can have both heels on the mat, then we make a little roll, stretching the arms in front of us. And you look toward the belly button. Then now from here, you make hands in prayer. And the hands, you put it on the back of your neck. And then slowly you put your hands on the mat and you stretch your legs. You can keep a micro bend into the knee, so you have your chest on your thigh. And then you swing from side to side. And then with this swing, we come up. So we unroll the spine one vertebra at a time, keeping the swing from side to side. And we always look to our belly button. And then slowly we stretch the leg, just come up, and then we unroll. We find the vertical and we keep this nice swing with the arms until we reduce it and we find the immobility. And then we raise the arms up and to the sky, and then we dive forward with a nice long flat back. We come to halfway lifts, so we can place the hands on the chin, and we push here. We want to have a nice flat back, so we think that there is a string from the crown to the coccyx, and then we release, coming to forward fold, bending the knee, placing the hands, and then we come to a plank. Here, make sure your shoulder on top of your wrists, engage your abs, so belly button to spine, pushing to your hands, and then we lower the knee. We shift the weight forward, and then we bend the elbow 90-degree angle, coming to your chaturanga. And from here we come to first a cobra, so tummy on the mat. We place the elbow on the mat, and then we push into our hands, into our elbow. And here we can relax the butt, so there is no tension into the butt. So we are just here on the forearms, releasing the shoulder down, and then coming back, placing the hands near the chest, and then you push, touch your toes, and then you find your first downward facing dog. So first, make sure you bend your knee. So everyone bend the knee even though you are flexible. We really want to find like nice flat back, nice long back. And try to like rotate your triceps, so feel that the armpits want to say hi to each other. So yeah, I wish I could be with you so I can show you more, but so just feel like, yeah, armpits getting closer together. And then your sitting bones are really like pointing toward the sky. So flex, bend your knee, and then from here you can stretch your legs, try to have the hips going to the mats, pushing really into your hands, so you push away your mats from you. You slide your mat forwards, and you can bend the right knee, coming to a demi point with the right feet, and then you change, coming to the demi point with the left feet, right feet up, left feet up, coming back with both feet on the mat. And from here we make a wave. So you round your back, you come on your demi points, round, 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 round. And then here you bend your knee and you send your hips toward the back, still on the demi points, and then you stretch your legs. So round the back going into a waterway, round, and then bending the knee, sitting, and then stretching the leg. Two more. Rounding the back, and then bending the knee, bringing your pelvis closer to your heels, and then stretching the leg. Last one, going up, rounding the back, and then bending the knee, knee are still off the mat, and then stretching the leg. And from here we walk with our feet to meet our hands, coming to a halfway lift, so long spine, and then releasing forward. And we raise arms up, And then hands in prayer, going down. Arms going up, looking up, and then swing dive forward. Halfway lift, hand on the chin. Thinking about having a nice long neck as well. And then bending the knee, coming to a plank. Really push into your hands, push into your belly button. And then from here, we come directly to chaturanga. So shift the weight forward, bending the elbow, 90-degree angle. And then push into your hands and coming to upward facing dog. So here I only have the top of my feet on the mat and my hands. So the rest is up. And I try to have the pelvis down. And you release the shoulder down as well. So try to roll the shoulders to the back. And from here, push into your downward facing dog. Inhale, right legs going up. And then placing the right feet between your hands, coming to a low lunge. So in low lunge, you want to have the right knee on top of the right ankle. Try to see if you can go maybe a bit further with the left feet. So as if you have like a high heel. So really come on the extremity of the toes. And the pelvis go down. If you are here, try to have a nice back, flat back. And then from here we raise, we come to high lunge. So the right knee is still on top of the right feet. Both feet are facing forwards, shoulders down. And then we rotate and we come to warrior two. So here the back foot is parallel to the small side of the mat. Right knee still on top of the right feet. Long arms, and we look toward the middle finger. And then we rotate the palm, we grab something, and we throw it toward the back. And then we come back to warrior two. We come back to high lunge, so we pivot on the back foot. And from here we place, I will show you on the other leg. We place the left elbow outside of the right knee. And we come here to a twist, the first twist. So maybe it's easier for you if you lower the knee first. You can stay here. So you place the left elbow outside of the right knee, and then you push hands in prayer, and you try to really have the hands in prayer in the middle of the chest. And if you are fine here, you can then stretch your leg. Going to the other side. So. And you can look toward the sky. And from here we stay with the same leg, and we just come up and we open the arms. So the arms are facing the long side of your mat. And we are going to push into the right feet. And we come up, we stand up, and we grab with the left hand, the left knee, and we still have the right arm open to the right side. And then we change the twist, so we grab the left knee with the right hand, and we open to the left. And if we fall, it's fine. We can use the wall as well. So really try to use your abs to find the balance. And from here, we face toward the front. And in prayer, we flex the left feet, and we shoot the left feet. We shoot the left feet toward the back. We can have a micro bend to the right knee. And you try to have like both hips facing the mat. So think that there's a plate of your favorite food on your coccyx, on your sacrum, on your lower back, and you want to have the plate stable. And then from here we place the hands. So we place our hands on the mat, and we try to stretch the right leg, stretch the left leg, coming to a standing split. Don't forget to breathe. And we bend the right knee, we bend the left knee, coming to a little ball, and then we stretch again. Bend everything, and then stretch again. And slowly we come back to low lunge, stepping with the left feet toward the back. And then we push into our hands, coming to a plank. And you shift your weight forwards, coming to chaturanga. And you push into upward facing dog. And you tuck your toes and you push into downward facing dog. Stay here for 3 breaths. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. Last one, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. Inhaling, raising the left leg in the sky, and then placing the left foot between your hands, coming to low lunge. You stay here for a few seconds to make sure alignment is correct. Left knee on top of the left ankle, and then maybe you can grab some centimeters with the back heel. Try to lower your pelvis down and drop the chest forward. And then from here we come to high lunge, shoulder down, both hips are facing forward. Try to have your belly button toward the back, so don't arch your back. Place your spine into a neutral position. And from here we pivot and come to warrior 2. So right foot is parallel to the small side of your mat. You open both of your arms toward the side, bending the left knee, making sure the left knee is on top of the left foot. And you should be able to see the second toe of your feet, so the knee doesn't go in. Stay really parallel, shoulder down. And then you pivot the left hand, grab something, and then throw it to the back. The legs don't move, stay at the same distance. Make sure you're still bending the left knee. And then you come back to your warrior 2. And from here we pivot and come back to the high lunge. And then maybe first lower the right knee, and then stretching the right arm, and we come to a twist. So having the right elbow outside of the left knee, hands in prayer. And you will push into your left hands. Try to have the middle, so the hands in prayer in the middle of the chest. And once you go there, maybe you can stretch the right leg. And then from here, we stretch the arms toward the side, so we are still in the twist. If your knee is on the floor, maybe now try to have it off the floor, stretching the right leg. And from here, we shift our weight toward the left foot, and we try to stand up, coming to a twist, having the right knee, so we can grab the right knee with the right hand, and we still open the left hand toward the left side. And then we change the twist. So we grab the right knee with the left hand, and we open the right arm toward the back of the bone. Try to look toward your right hand. And we come back to the center, hands in prayer, and then we shoot the right leg toward the back of the room. Maybe you can have a micro bend into your left leg. And think again about your plate of food on your lower back. Bending your warrior 3. And then from here, lowering the hands on the mat, stretching the right leg, stretching the left leg, coming to a standing split. And then we bend both legs, so right knee coming to left knee, making a little ball. And then we stretch both legs. Inhaling, bending both legs. Exhaling, stretching. Last one, inhaling, bending both legs. Exhaling, stretching. And then slowly stepping the right foot toward the back of the mat, coming to your lunge again. And then pressing into the right hand, pushing, coming to the plank. And then you shift your weight forwards, bend your elbow, nice to bend down, and you come to your upward facing dog. And then take your toes and push into your downward facing dog. And stay here for 3 breaths. If it's too much, you can always come to child pose. So you can come to this posture to relax for a bit. Otherwise, if you feel strong, you can stay into downward facing dog. Using your breath, trying to send your heels toward the mat. One more breath here. So if you're in child pose, join us in downward facing dog. And then we walk with our feet, with our hands. Going to forward fold, halfway lift, placing the hands on the chin, having a nice long back. Releasing, coming to forward fold, raising the arms up, coming to standing. And then hands down. We shift all the weight toward the left foot, and then we cross the right knee on top of the left leg. So think that you need to go to the bathroom, so you will squeeze everything in. So either you stay here, it's already enough, or if you can do a double cross. So you grab the inside of your left leg with the right foot. And then we do the same with the arms. We could have started with the arm too. So we cross the right arm on top of the left arm, and then you bend your elbow, and you try to have your hands meeting in the middle. Eagle pose. And once you get here, really try to sit down into your eagle pose. Also, don't arch your back, make sure your elbow is inside. And try to really have your elbow going down, and also your hands are not in your face, your hands go away from your face. And you breathe, and you enjoy this nice posture, squeezing everything in. And then we let everything out. We stretch the right leg in front of us, hands on the hip, pushing into the left leg, releasing the shoulder down. And then we bend everything in, and we grab the inside of the right foot, and we come to dancer pose. So from here, we really push the right foot into the right hand, and then we lean forward, and we find the balance here, having the hands, the left hand to the diagonal. And use your abs to find the balance. Don't forget to breathe. And slowly we release the right leg and find the warrior 2. And then we pivot and we find the low lunge. And from here we step closer with the right feet, so both feet are on the mat. And we think there's 2 tracks, so there's a track of your right foot, track of your left foot, so both hips are parallel. And then we place either the right hand inside the left foot, or if it's too easy for you, you can place the right hand outside of the left foot. So find your way, and then from here we stretch the left arm coming to a twist, opening the left shoulder. If you're too far from the mat, you can place your right hand on your chin. It's fine as well. And yeah, it requires a lot of balance here. So if you fall, that's fine. Just laugh, it's okay. And then release everything down. Coming to low lunge. Pushing to your right hands. Coming to a plank. Shifting your weight forward. Coming to chaturanga. And then pushing up. Shoulder down. And then from here we change. So we tuck our toes again. And then we come back to chaturanga. So bending the elbow 90-degree angle, squeezing the elbow into your chest, and you push into your plank, and then you push into downward facing dog. Stay here for 3 breaths. Child pose is still an option. Last breath. And you walk with your feet, with your hands. Halfway lift. And nice flat back. Releasing forward fold. Raising the arms coming up. And then hands in prayer. And we do the same on the other side. So we shift our weight into the right leg. And we cross the left leg on top of the right leg. And then maybe kind of the double cross. And then with the arms the same. So left arm on top of the right arm. And you find your eagle arm. And then once you get there, make sure you sit down into your chair. And to find your balance, look towards something in front of you which doesn't move. It's called the drishti point, so it's like a focus point. Try to sit down even lower, squeezing everything in. Shoulder down, elbow down. And then release everything. Pushing to the right feet, stretching the left leg, hands on the hips. Engage your abs so you can lift even higher the left leg. And then you bend the left knee. Grab the inside of your left feet. And then you find a balance with your right arm in front of you. And you kick your left foot into your left hand. And we find the dancer pose on the right side. And then slowly release the left foot and come into your warrior 2. Make sure your alignment is correct. So right knee is on top of the right ankle. You should be able to see the second toe of your right foot. Shoulder down, looking toward the middle finger of your right hand. And then from here we come to low lunge. And you step closer with the left foot, so both feet are on the mat in 2 different tracks as we did on the other side. And you do the same hands adjustment as you did on the other side. So either the left hand inside of your right foot, or the left hand outside of your right foot. And you have the right hand coming to the sky, coming to a twist. Look toward the sky. And then release everything down. Coming to a low lunge again. Pushing to your left hand, coming to a plank. And then shift your weight forward, coming to chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And we do again the same as we did just before. So coming back to chaturanga. So taking your toes, bending your elbow 90-degree angle, squeezing your elbow into your chest, and pushing to plank. And then coming to downward facing dog. Stay here for 3 breaths. Or you can enjoy the child pose. To the little rest. Then child pose, come back to downward facing dog. And then right leg in the sky, opening the right hip, and then you bend the right knee. Think about the dog having a wing. So we push the right knee toward the sky, open the right hip. And then slowly the right foot is going to place behind you, stretching the left leg, pushing the legs up, pushing to your feet, and then the right hand wants to come closer to the mat. Going to nice back bend. And then slowly coming back to your three-legged dog. And then from here, we come to a plank with the right leg in the air. And then we chaturanga with the right leg up. And then we come to upward facing dog. Yeah, whatever. And then you push into the downward facing dog. And we do the same on the other side. So stretching the left leg, opening the left hip, bending the left knee, pushing into your hands, pushing the left knee up to the sky, and then slowly the left foot is going to place behind you, stretching the right leg, coming to nice back bend. Really push your hips toward the sky, pushing to your hips, pushing to your hands. And then slowly come back, stretching the left leg into the sky. And we shift our weight toward the front into our hands, coming to a plank, with the left leg in the sky. Bending the elbow next to the chaturanga, and then pushing to the upward facing dog. And then take your feet, push into the downward facing dog. And from here we walk with our feet, and we place our feet outside of the mat, and we come to a nice deep squat. So here we want to have, ideally, normally you should be able to have both legs on the mat. If you have some short ligaments, you can roll your mat. Okay, my mat is too thin, but the idea is if you roll it, so you make a little thickness, and then here maybe it's easier. And also try maybe to open your feet wider, that could help. And from here, we don't want to sink into our back. We want to have a nice long back. And we press our elbow into our knee, and you try to open your knee to the side and in prayer in front of you. And you place the right hand inside, and you stretch the left arm in the sky. And here we don't want to have the left knee going up, so think about someone pushing the left knee to the side. And either you stay here, or you can come to the bind. So you make a nice hug toward the front of the leg, and then with the back, with the left hand, you grab the back. And here you really want to open the left shoulder, so try to look toward the sky, opening the left shoulder. And then release the bind, and we place the left hand on the mat, stretching the right arm. Think about someone pushing the right knee toward the side, opening the right shoulder, looking toward the sky. Either you stay here, you can come to the bind on the other side, so making a nice little hug, grabbing the inside of the knee, and then in your back you grab both hands. and then you release. And we will have a little play. So don't get frustrated, but the idea is to just play a bit with arm balance. So from here we come, so we have both knees together. We come on the midpoint. And then we come to a twist. So that's why we practice the twist. So we're going to twist toward the right side. So you place the right elbow. You place the right elbow here into the beginning of your right leg. And you place the left elbow just next to the knee. So that's your arm. And then you place both hands on the mat. And from here, maybe you just want to play a bit with the balance. So we do like chaturanga arms. So the arms are like bent 90 degrees. And you place both hands on the mat. And maybe you just want here to see like if you can find some balance. So you place some back and forth. And once you get the balance, you can have both feet off the mat. If you want, you can start with the heads down. Ideally, you want to have the heads up. And if you're more advanced, you can just stretch your leg, have a little play. So you just have us playing. So make sure you have fun. And if you fall, just don't smile so you don't break your teeth. Let's go, Julie. So you really want to squeeze really like both elbows into the leg. And you need as well to bend, yeah, and you bend your knee. Yeah, that's it. And then maybe you can have your head on the floor, so then you can raise your legs up. But there is not so much weight into the head because then you want to have the head up. Just play. How is it going? Good? And once you try the right side, let's try as well the left side, because it's always different from side to side. So on the left side, the same technique. This time you have the left elbow into the beginning of your left leg, and right elbow next to your knee. And really try to have really push, push, push into the flesh, okay? So it's really like this action. You push someone. And then you bend your knee, but it's called elbow. You bend your elbow, okay? So let's try. So placing both hands toward the left side, and then really placing the elbow into the flesh, and then from here you can just do a little traction, and then maybe stretching the leg. Just have fun. Let's go. One more time, maybe. Yeah. So what you really want, actually, is don't slide. So try to place both elbows in the middle of your leg. Because if you place it here too high, then you just slide. So we want to it's not painful, but the idea is to really penetrate with your elbow into your flesh, and you really do this action boom. Yeah, do is the wrong. So yeah, just have a little play, and once you have enough, you can just slowly come into your butt, and we make my favorite position, which is Navasana. So here we want to have both feet off the mat. We try to find a little V shape, engaging the abs, having hands by the side. And here it's fine. If it's kind of too easy, you can stretch both legs, but we don't want to run the back. So here's the belly. So think really about the V shape. So there is a nice flat back, pushing your belly button toward the spine. And then we come slowly on the mat in 8, 7, 6, 5. Continue to push your belly button toward the spine. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And then we bend both knees, placing the feet on the floor. The feet are hips distance apart, knee as well. And you should be able almost to touch the back of your heel, placing the hands on the mat. And from here we push our hips toward the sky, pushing to the feet. Make sure you always look to the sky. I'm sure you all know this posture. And then once you get there, you can grab your hands behind you. And then you try to come even more on your shoulder. So you squeeze one shoulder toward another. And you continue to push into your hips, squeezing your butt. Push, 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 push. And then you can try a little balance. So you can actually placing again both hands on the mat and still having the hips really high. And then you push into the left feet and right leg come up. Think that someone is pulling your foot and then placing down, and we do the same on the other leg. Continue to push your hips for the sky, stretching the left leg, and then down, and then one vertebra at a time, unrolling the spine on the mat. And then make a little more squeezing your knee into your chest. And as we did at the beginning of the class, you do a little massage, swinging from side to side. And then from here we do shoulder stand. So you place your hands in your lower back. Try to squeeze your elbow together. You make a little ball. So here all the pressure is on your shoulder. There is nothing on the neck. And once you have your pelvis on top of the shoulder, you can stretch your leg, coming to shoulder stand. And maybe you can replace, like shift a bit away from side to side, so you can really have both elbow squeezing toward another. And same thing, that I'm next to you, and I'm actually grabbing your ankle, and I'm pulling your ankle toward the sky. So really try to elongate. Think about touching the ceiling with your toes. And you squeeze your legs together, squeezing your butt. Don't forget to breathe. And then slowly putting your feet behind you. If it doesn't touch the floor, it's fine. And you can release your arms by your head, over your head. And one vertebra at a time, you replace your spine, your back on the mat, engaging the abs. So you go slowly, trying to have your knee close to you as much as you can until you find the vertical with your leg. And then once you find the vertical, you can bend your knee. And then you stretch the right leg to the sky, and you press the right leg on top of the left knee. You place your arms into a T shape or cactus shape, depending on the space you have. And then you send both knee toward the left side, looking toward the right, coming to a twist. And you can add some weights and placing the left hand on top of the right knee. And then slowly coming back to the center. And then changing, stretching the left leg, placing the left knee on top of the right leg. And then both arms in T shape, both knee toward the right side, looking toward the left. Try to have both shoulders really into the mat. And then you can place as well the right hand on the left knee, so you can add some weight. And then come back to the center. And then you stretch both legs, opening the hips, and you bend the knee so you can grab the outside of your feet. So the idea is to have the knee into your armpits and try to have not your butt too high. So ideally you want to have the whole back into the mat as well, especially the lower back. So it's happy baby pose. And you can swing from side to side as well. And then the right side doesn't move, and you want to try to stretch the left leg. If it's too far from you, you can just grab the inside of the left leg. Try to release your quadriceps, left quadricep. And then come back to the center, and you do the same with the right leg, so stretching the right leg. The leg doesn't move. And then come back to the center. We do a last hug with the knee. Try to kiss your knee. Little ball. And then release everything down, laying on the mat. So we open the feet as wide as the mat. The feet roll toward the outside. Arms are by your sides. Hands are facing up. And then you can close the eyes. And release everything on the mat. Do a little scan on the body. So release the feet, releasing the ankle, the calf, quadriceps, releasing everything in the lower part, so the whole leg, the whole feet. Releasing the pelvis, some weight, releasing the butt, relaxing the stomach, relaxing all the muscle in the back, releasing the chest, melting the shoulders into the mat. Relaxing your fingers, your forearm, your biceps, your triceps. The arms are relaxed. Relaxing your neck and your face, especially the jaw. The whole body is relaxed. circulation of the lungs. And we circle up. So now, maybe the nose. Exhale up. Also, I'm breathing the nose. Exhale. Start to move our toes, our fingertips. As you circle your hips, your hands. Releasing the arms of the head, stretching with nice no stretch of the hips to the hips. And then we forward, squeezing down into the chest. And we rotate to the right side into the bridges position. Having the right side moving our heads moving to the floor. And keeping the eyes closed, pushing to the left hands to find the sitting position, crossing the legs. Holding the legs, moving the spine. Crossing the hands on the knee, or facing the up. Starting out in our belly, more relaxed. Create some space into the circulation and also the and then hands in prayer. And with friction, the hands create some heat. And we place both hands in front of the face in the heat that we just created. And slowly open the hands. And prayer. And stay.